This is the walkthrough video for PCTC 2021-22 Junior, and this is question 4, bonus pay. Okay, so we need to input some information about our pay and figure out what our bonus is going to be, if at all. So let's start off with our inputs. So we get our pay, and then we need to input our amount of magazines we've sold. Let's call that sold. Okay, and now this is where it gets tricky because the logic here is a bit nuanced. So essentially, we need to figure out which brackets the number of magazines we've sold falls into. So like which of these three brackets do we fall into? And depending on the bracket we fall into, we then need to add our respective bonus to it. And so you need to be careful about the order in which you use these if statements. Because if you checked for have you sold more than 5 magazines first, then you'd kind of have anything bigger than 5 would be put into that smallest bracket. So let's say I sold 12 magazines. And if I had this if statement first, this would trigger. And yet, if I sold 12 magazines, I should actually be in this bracket. So just be careful about that, and you'll hopefully see what I mean when I begin coding. Okay, so our if statements. If I've sold more than 10, make sure it's more, then our pay is going to increase by £60. If I've sold more than 8, my pay is going to increase by £40. If I've sold more than 5, my pay is going to increase by £20. And so I should be able to just print pay. So if I've sold 5 or under, then my pay will just not increase at all. And that's fine here because that's what we want. So yeah, just be careful about the order in which you have these if, elif statements. And it works perfect.